Rinaldo shall return. Let him restrain henceforth his headstrong wrath and hasty ire, and with his hardy deeds let him take pain to correspond your hope and my desire. Guelpho, thou must call home the knight again. See that with speed he to these tents retire. The messengers appoint as likes thy mind, and teach them where they should the young man find. Up start the Dane, that bare Prince Sweno's brand. I will, quoth he, that message undertake. I will refuse no pains by sea or land, to give the knight this sword, kept for his sake. This man was bold of courage, strong of hand. Guelpho was glad he did the proffer make. Thou shalt, quoth he, Ubaldo shalt thou have, to go with thee a knight, stout, wise, and grave. Ubaldo in his youth had known and seen the fashion strange of many an uncouth land, and travelled over all the realms between the Arctic circle and hot Mero's strand. And as a man whose wit his guide had been, their customs' use he could, tongues understand. Forth he when spent his youthful seasons were, Lord Guelpho entertained and held him dear. To these committed was the charge and care, to find and bring again the champion bold. Guelpho commands them to the fort repair, where Bohemond doth his seat and sceptre hold. For public fame said that Bertoldo's heir there lived, there dwelt, there stayed. The hermit old, that knew they were misled by false report, among them came, and parleyed in this sort. Sir knights, quoth he, if you intend to ride, and follow each report fond people say, you follow but a rash and truthless guide, that leads vain men amiss, and makes them stray. Near Ascalon go to the salt sea side, where swift brook fails, in with hideous sway. An aged sire, our friend, there you shall find. All what he saith, that do, that keep in mind. Of this great voyage which you undertake, much by his skill, and much by mine advice, hath he foreknown, and welcome for my sake you both shall be. The man is kind and wise. Instructed thus, no further question make, the twain elected for this enterprise, but humbly yielded to obey his word, for what the hermit said, that said the Lord. They took their leave, and on their journey went. Their will could brook no stay, their zeal no let. To Ascalon their voyage straight they bent, whose broken shores with brackish waves are wet. And there they heard how 'gainst the cliffs besprent with bitter foam the roaring surges bet. A tumbling brook their passage stopped and stayed, which late fallen rain had proud and puissant made. So proud that over all his banks he grew, and through the fields ran swift as shaft from bow. While here they stopped and stood, before them drew an aged sire, grave and benign in show, crowned with a beechen garland gathered new, clad in a linen robe that wrought down low, in his right hand a rod, and on the flood against the stream he marched, and dry shod yode.